Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Give me one sec. Hi, Gaber. Hi, Danya. Hi, Stefan. Bruh, did YouTube chat not work? Come on. Hi, Mushi. Let's see. Hi, Derp Monster. Notif Gang. Yes. Dude, my chat won't work. So annoying. Classic professional streamer. Ice Cream Man 22. I don't think so. Wait, now it works? Okay. I didn't change anything. Cool. How many hours this time? I don't know. Or were you streaming earlier, Dirt? Maybe it's a YouTube issue then. Is the delay any better, by the way? Also check this out. This is so cool. I made a new meta build. Just wait. So rotating parts work. For those that were here last stream. Let me do this and let me rotate it so that boosting that way. It's all messed up. That's how it looks currently, but. And then let's put cannons firing backwards. This is amazing. Check this out. You can do some lasers too. Sure, another laser. And then when we battle, we'll go flying up in the air, get behind them. Oh no! I need to do different wheels. Because the booster is pointing down, basically. I know it doesn't really look like it, but it is, trust me. Let's try these wheels? I don't know. No! That's worse. I forget how I had it set up before. Let's try that. Wait, what? Whose videos? Oh, the guy you said earlier. Yeah, I don't know who that is. But basically, rotation works is what I wanted to say. And it's amazing. And yes. Let's try this. I gotta make it so that, like, we don't. Hi, Exuvia. Welcome back, everyone. Go! Try that. First off today, so I'm gonna start building here in a sec, or creating some stuff in a sec. But we're gonna be making the booster icon first. Or booster model first. Bruh, I can't get one where I land straight. So I feel like my Roblox studio is really loud. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is what I meant. Jump up, get behind them, and then have all of your weapons firing the opposite direction. You can do some crazy stuff. I know that took me like 20 tries to get right, but I'm like just barely not landing right. I'm sure someone will figure that out perfectly. How to get Fusion and Horsecat to work? You can't. Would I say UI libraries are useful? Yes. I really like a declarative UI workflow. How to set up Fusion and Horsecat? Typically what I do is I just have like one main story. So like root is what I named it here. And I just like this is in React, but you would essentially just create your your root UI that is initializing everything, and then you would just like create that inside of this return function of the story. The delay is so much better, by the way. Good. Hi, did this stream delay disappear or what? I hope so. I've tried a couple things. So if it's better, then then it worked, whatever I did. Hi, Diego. Publish already? We just got mechanics. We don't have like the gameplay. Speaking of mechanics, we're gonna be doing the booster. Definitely works. Good. We're gonna be doing. I want to do something like this. I think, like just like one of these little rocket things would be like the booster. Obviously, different colors and stuff like that, but. Boom, boom, boom. No playing around. You got 30 days to publish. Am I adding all cats gadgets? No. There'll probably be some similar ones, but okay. Hi, Macy. I would expect this. Because I know people are like, when is the game coming out? My goal release date is end of July. You love the booster one? You need to add it. We already got the booster actually. The model is terrible, but we have the booster and you can rotate it. So like this is just default to the right. I know it doesn't look like it. The model is what we're gonna be doing literally right now. This is default to the right, and then so that was like the boost to the right, and it has no VFX. But we could also this is what I was showing earlier. This is like boosting straight up, and I love it. And you can do some absolutely crazy things. Oh! Hey, Medusa. I love this. Boosting straight up, put your weapons to fire behind you, and then you get like behind them like this. This is too good. What's the game going to be called? I think it's going to be called Crash Bots. OP strat. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be trying to do this model, I think. Something similar to it. Yeah. Maybe this is a better reference actually. Because I can actually see. Yeah, okay. Will it be adding rank to the game? Yes. Oh, also, I need to do an announcement on Discord. Let me do that real quick. And turn on streamer mode, because for some reason that doesn't automatically turn on anymore. My old copy link and at notified at content notifier dev dev stream live now. Please help. Boom. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, we are all set. What's better, VS Code or built-in coding? I mean, I prefer VS Code, and I made a whole video on it, so I think I'm a little biased. I'm new and I've been watching your series. Welcome, Shah. Welcome. Okay, yeah, I think let's try and do something like these two. Oops. So let's open up Blender and get started. Everyone's favorite. Everyone knows how good I am at Blender, so. Hi, Cat Loaf. Welcome back. What's the benefit of using VS Code? I gotta just have like a command in chat or like a link. I'll send the link. There you go. Okay. All right, so Christmas tree drill would work. That'd be cool, actually. Something like this or this. Cookie saw. All right. I think I'll be able to do this. So let's start with a maybe I'll do this. You can still reach out. Okay. I think let's start with a cylinder. A pumpkin tire. Another good idea. Wait a minute. Okay, something like that. Yep. For real fish? It's a little delayed. I'm surprised they're still updating Minor Statement, to be completely honest. Let's do a loop cut like here. And then let's move it like there. And then let's scale it like that. Look at me. Maybe we need to make this a little smaller too. And then okay. The headset dent, bro. I just put on my headset. No headset dent. I usually don't wear my headset. I only wear my headset when I'm streaming. Hey, Lethal. Barbed wire battering ram. I see the vision. Okay. How does this work again? How long have you been using Blender for? About 2 weeks. I'm terrible at Blender. A stop sign hammer. That'd be kind of cool, actually. What do I mean by gadgets? So, like, useful tools that don't deal damage. So, like, a booster, or like, I think I'm gonna do like a punching, like a red boxing fist that would like hit the other bot. Stuff like that. Just all like utility focused things. Thoughts? Is this good enough? Did we do it? Guess I could do like this. Something like that. What is it? It's supposed to be this. Alt E, extrude individual faces. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alt E, extrude faces along normal. Something like that. Yeah, it does kind of look like a nuke. Okay, wait, how do I make it add wings to it? Oh, maybe like right here. And then, wait, how do I make this wider? Is this the booster? Yeah. Wait, how do I make this wider? Any chatters? No. What if I do this instead? Select this one, and then press F. Oh, wait. No. Like this, F. Alt F4, thanks. Extrude? Maybe I'm just dumb. 3. E. Wait, does that work? I don't know. Wait, I need to do undo. Is it Alt E, extrude along normal? Dude, I don't know. Still looks like a nuke. Yeah. Wait, okay. Let's go back to the reference. Why does it look like a nuke? Is it just because this looks like a nuke? Hi, Duck Dog. You don't think Finn will look that good? Yeah, maybe, Catlove. Maybe you're right. Maybe we just put it in game and see. Huh. What am I modeling? This is supposed to be the booster. It's supposed to look... I was like, this is my reference here. Like one of these. Make the top thinner so it doesn't look like a nuke. You talking about like this loop here? Can try. Too long? That could maybe be. Oh, my camera's in the way, sorry. It's like hard to have everything on screen once. Maybe the fins need to be longer too. Could try that. That's perfect. Let me try making the fins just a little bit longer. Edit. Grab all of these. Okay, now that doesn't really work. A plain turbine look? Let me look. Plain turbine. Thing is, you'll never see this part, so it's kind of difficult. Like you'd never actually see the turbine because it's inside. You know? I could also like... try and grab this. And maybe like it needs an inset. I don't know. Maybe? Make it long? We just made it short. An afterburner? What do you mean? Like smoke coming out of the back? Yes, if that's what you mean. Okay, I think I'm fine with this. I'm gonna be honest. Thanks, Trip. Like, I think once we get it textured, it'll be fine. The side of a turbine's like an egg shape. Okay, wait. Like this? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think I'm like fine with how it looks. I think once it's textured in game, it'll look better. Like, it just needs some paint on it. And then it'll be fine. What's the booster supposed to do? It boosts you in whatever direction it's facing. The other thing that I want to make sure is it needs to be like distinguishable from the rocket launcher and the laser. You know? So like, I don't want it to be like look too similar. So I'm trying to not have that happen. Oh god, Dark Dog. Fins less extruded outwards. Okay, I'll try. I don't know. I kind of like the... I don't think you can do any less. So it'll just look really weird. Do more. Fire nuke. God damn it. No. Okay, wait. I think it's just tough because they just look similar. Like... Remove the square on the end. Okay. How do I do that? Something like that. And then Alt click F. What if I did this? What if I did this? This, to here, to here, to here, F. Oh no. To here, F. Okay, wait. And then I do boom, boom. F. Hey, Sect. What is this supposed to be, dude? Okay, be honest. What do you think it is? A futuristic boxing glove. Not quite. Not quite. Thanks, Melidia. What am I making? It's supposed to be like a booster thing. I don't know. We're trying some stuff out. That's amazing, Bean. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do everything for the game, K's. All the modeling, all the coding, all the UI. Front should be flatter. Like this part? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? That looks like a booster? Really? Do we do it? Or are you just being nice? Oh, we forgot a fin. Make the front longer? I'm getting mixed messages. Shorter, longer, shorter, longer. I think it's alright. Your job, bro, your job is Lua coding. Yeah, I'm a full-time Roblox developer. I mean, I typically stick to coding, but we're having fun with this game and doing everything. What if okay, real quick, I just want to see what this looks like. Oh, it's horrible. Okay. Never mind. Okay, I'll make it longer. And then everyone will say, wait, now make it shorter. Make it shorter. Make it shorter. Okay, this is good enough. This is good enough. When it was shorter than this, or no? Like this? Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay, we did it. We did it. We're locking this in. No more changes. Hey, yo. Okay. Well, I could do one little thing. No. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Is the rotating implemented? Yes, it is. You can rotate like this. Like, I was just showing off. I don't know if you were here for it or not. But I found this cool strat where you put a booster facing down. I know it doesn't look like it's down, but it's down. And then you have all of your weapons facing backwards. And then sometimes you get the right launch. Okay, well, that guy's bot sucked, so ignore that. You can boost up and land. Oh, bruh. I don't quite have the landing right, but I think you get the idea. You kind of jump over them. And if you land down, you would be like... Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now all your weapons are facing and then they're like behind them. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, there's probably a bajillion different things you could do. Yeah, rotating works. Might be too OP. We'll see. We will see. It's fun, so... Okay, let's... Thanks, Melodia. Yeah, me too. I like the classic studs a lot. Let's make it so that we need to like break this up into multiple parts. Right. Yeah. How many different colors are we wanting for this? So the back obviously needs to be like the fin needs to be color. This stripe should be its own thing. The fins should be its own thing. And the tip should be its own thing. Okay. Okay. So we can Control C, Control V. And I'll name this one fins. I get to steal one feature. My only one. Okay. Boom fins. Yep, Jolly Joe, I do. Yes, gadgets are essentially like physics-based things that don't do direct damage. That's the easiest way to think about it. I guess this should be named back. Back, and this will be fins. And we need to remove a lot. Ah. A mini shield for the bot. That sounds more like an ability than other things, but yeah, I made Defender's Depot. Please make the flipper from cats. Yeah, I think we'll do something similar to that. I know that one's pretty important. Okay, what if we just made one of these and then like got rid of everything else and then just maybe not though. Oh, never mind. We have a swinging hammer. We have exactly a swinging hammer. Okay, we're getting there. Oops. X edges. Getting there. No, I don't septics. I plan on doing like I am going to make full documentation and like polish up those packages. I just haven't gotten around to it. I just published them because I knew people would want them. So I haven't like officially really advertised them anywhere, except for the people that like ask on Twitch, basically, or on when streaming. But I do plan on adding actual docs some point soon. Okay. Is that everything? Looks like it. Yeah. Hi, Ko. You won't be able to see them in studio? Really? Why don't you color it in texture or in Blender? Because I have to add the texture to it anyways. I don't think it matters, right? can show you only one side. What if I click double-sided? Okay, then this will be the middle. You can color it here, then add texture in Studio. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can try that. I guess I mean I had to separate it anyway, so it didn't matter, right? Or can you like I mean maybe you can just individually color the faces. Maybe that's what you mean? Can you do that? Hmm. Yeah, sect. I mean, if I can color in here and then texture in Studio, but the problem with that, I guess, would be when like I upgrade to like a new tier, I don't want to have to like retexture it in Blender. I just want to be able to change the color in Studio, you know? Because there's gonna be like multiple tiers that are different colors, yada yada yada. Did the back? Okay. Just from experience, Soggy. I don't know. I've been coding for so long. I don't remember like the actual first time I like learned. It's our good. Back in 87. Not that old. Come on. How's the project coming along? It's going really well, actually. I'm having so much fun on this project. It's like, it's insane. Definitely. Thing is, I've been wanting to make this game forever. Like, literally forever. This has been on my, like, on the backlog for ages. Thing is, I would have made this game literally years ago if my other games didn't get like popular, which I mean, obviously good, but yeah, I've been sitting on this idea for such a long time. Wait, Alt. No, what? Why doesn't that work? Wait, but that one does? Dude, I don't get it. Okay. Okay, we got the mid, we got the fins, we got the back. Now we need it. If Tito, hey Snow. This is just like I don't need to. What gadget is this? This is the booster. I know it doesn't look amazing, but it'll look better once it's textured. I hope. This middle part we can just make in studio. Or I have this mesh. It's just a hexagon. I don't need to re-export like a new one. And the zap sounds. That's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, maybe. As a full-time Roblox game dev, how many hours per week would you say that you put in? That's like honestly a hard question. I don't know. I've never like kept track. Maybe that's bad. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head, to be completely honest. It's really just whenever I feel like it. I work. And usually when I'm not working, I'm like thinking, if that makes sense. Yes, no, I think that's what we're gonna do next, is a gadget that knocks back I wanna do like a red like punching like fist, whatever. That like when they get close it just like, you know, punches out. I feel like that'd be cool. A boxing glove, thank you. Words, they're difficult sometimes. Oh god. Okay, we did it. We did it, everyone. We have a thing. Okay. File, export, FBX. Why does it always go all the way back? Just remember where I last saved it, please. Thank you. Meshes. Oh, we need a new folder. Gadgets. This will be booster. Export. You're missing the middle part thingy. Oh yeah, I know. It's just a hexagon, so I'm just gonna put it where it needs to be in studio, because I already have that mesh. I don't want to like remake a hexagon, you know what I mean? Are gadgets one-time use per battle? I think it depends on the gadget. Like the booster will just be a one-time thing. And maybe like upgrades can change that too. Who knows? But you know, like some things are like a constant thing. I don't know. Yes, there is an invisible ceiling. Thought about how you'll monetize the game? No. That's usually the last thing I think about. Because like, let's make the game fun first and functional before monetize. Booster FBX. Okay. Yeah, like I knew what you meant when you said they won't show, but I think the whatever it's called should fix that, I hope. Yeah, double-sided I think should work. For all of us aspiring Roblox game devs, would you mind talking about financial stuff? Approximately how much do you make from your games in USD after DevX per month? It varies a lot game to game. Like my best month ever, I'll just say, was about 100 grand. Okay. But then I've also had some months where I haven't made much of anything. Like it varies a lot depending on, like, you know, games peak and trough a lot depending on various factors, basically. It actually wasn't during December, but like my most earned day is obviously Christmas. Christmas is a lot. Fins, double-sided. Yeah, that works. Yeah, if you work in a studio, typically they will be like a salary, which I've done before. And that's like whatever. Sorry, I'm like looking at this. You get a salary, but I don't know. You also like lose the I don't know. Don't humans like love risk or whatever? Like, where's the adventure in having guarantees? Dude, what the hell just happened? I can't move. I literally can't move. My WASD doesn't work anymore. What? Okay, now I can move. Okay. Good job. Not necessarily a target. You could just be set up to be like, this is how much you make, and that's that. And like, it doesn't matter how well the game does. How do I market games? Just using the Roblox sponsors. They make it really easy. Yeah, it definitely depends. Like, some will be set up with like, this is like, we'll give you X salary with a 10% share of the game or something like that. Like, obviously there's a bajillion different ways you could go about having it set up. Whoops. Let's see if this looks terrible or not. Oh, we still need the hexagon, huh? What's a good first game to make? Something you enjoy. Something you have fun making. Adjust the texture tiling so it's not so big. I thought about that, actually. Hexagon. Yoink. All those meshes are for a different game. I mean, they're literally just shapes, so. But it's best to like reuse the shapes. You're not, like, you don't want to be making multiple meshes that are the same, because that's just bad for memory. Like, it's just a waste. Oh, that annoys me though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it depends on what your goal is. If your goal is to make a ton of money versus your goal to, like, learn game development versus if your goal is to, like, maybe a mix of those two. I don't know. Where is my reference? Here. This black, this middle orange. I think this should be like a darker orange, maybe. I don't know. And then it's really the same color as that? No. That, and maybe the fins could be like. Okay, this doesn't look very good. Why? Yo, this looks like ass. Okay. So what went wrong? Why does it not look good? It looked so good 40 minutes ago. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. That's a little better, but like, does it actually look any good on here? I mean, Figma isn't really like Roblox specific. Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe the fins are kind of, but then it like maybe just looks a little weird. Or am I just like, I feel like it's missing something if it doesn't have the fins, but maybe not. I think 100 ad credits enough to advertise a game. I'm trying to remember. I honestly don't remember off the top of my head. I think that maybe is enough to get started, but yeah, I honestly don't really remember. Dude, why does this look so bad? Who made this? Oh yeah. Yeah, typically simple is better. Dude, this looks so bad. Okay, wait. What if we do this? Duplicate it. Make it small. Bring it over here. Mid. Stretch it just a little bit. Stretch it this way just a little bit. So now we have basically the fins that we just removed. Okay. And then, what color should they be? This color, maybe? Then we do the same thing here. I swear most of these streams are just me making the worst models ever and then calling it a day. Fins look better black. I can try it. Also, I don't know, the chat like just stopped working on stream. Let me try and fix that. You think without the fins? Is this just this fine? Maybe something like that. I mean, I don't like it. Like, honestly, this might just be good enough. Looks good? Hell yeah. Congrats, Catloaf. Good job. Make the tip longer? Bruh. No. Okay, yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. Okay, amazing. We did it. Okay, now we need to rig it and then animate it. Make the color a little different. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, it does a little. Wait, let me try something. If I make this one either lighter or darker. Wait, cancel. Like, I guess that is probably better, right? Like, it's just a little different. Is that better or worse? When's next devlog? Probably soon. I think I have all the clips ready. Is this better? This color? Not really, Snow. I'm still working on it. I will. We gotta model it first. Actually, wait. I'm gonna grab something to drink, and then we will, or not model it. I need to animate it. Yes. I'm gonna grab something to drink though. So I'll be back 1 sec. All right. Yeah, I'm working on the video. It's just it's difficult. Those tutorial videos are very time consuming. Okay. Let's rig this thing up and then animate the boost. Yes. So tip will be connected to front. My cat is the first video. Here's this first clip. Is that the only thing that's actually welded? I think so. I was trying to drink my Coke. Hey, Lua. Insert object. Weld constraint. Boom. Bam. What is this called? What do we call this? The like strip? Sure. Line? It's better. Line. Amazing. Let me change the pivot offset to all be 0 and all be 0. Trying to animate models. How do you rig them? I will show you. 1 second. Okay. So first off, in your model, I'm gonna move my cam for this. Whoa, I'm on the left side. This is weird. In your model, so this is booster. Insert a animation controller, and inside of that, you don't have to. It'll automatically add this, but I do it anyways. Insert an animator. He's currently biting my feet and running away, so and then you need a root part inside of this. So typically what I do is I just create a brick like so. I'll put it right here and I'll make it any size, doesn't matter. Make it transparent and anchor it. Can collide off, yada yada yada. Okay, and just name it root like so. Can we see the cat? He's biting my feet. And then, oh, this is actually very important. Make sure your scale of the model is 1. So if it's not 1, click this button. It typically will be 1 unless you import the FBX from like somewhere else and scale the model down. Then set the primary part to root. How do you say luau? Do you say lua then the u or a different way? It's luau. I get this question a lot. Or not a lot. I get a lot of people trying to correct me, saying that it's lua u, and then I send them the screenshots, the links of the pronunciation, and then they don't respond. It's luau. Okay, and then, so to actually rig it, I have this, yeah, I think a lot of people say Lua U. Because, like, you would think that because it's Lua and then they added to it. But, okay, yeah, I have this plugin, Rig Editor. I don't know. I think I downloaded this, like, 5 years ago. Let me see if I can find it. Plugins, Rig. Oh, God. Oh, Rig Editor. I think this is the one I have, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Rig Editor. I think that is the one I have. Manage plugins. Yes, that's the one I have. Rig Editor. Amazing. Okay. Get that. Click it. Select a valid rig to modify. It'll be valid if it highlights blue. Okay. Click it. Continue. And then all you do is click the root and then the parts that you need to be a part of the animation. So root mid, again, root front, root back, root line. And that's it. It's rigged. I didn't do tip because tip I manually welded to the front. So it will move with the front. I did that before actually rigging. And now everything should work. Okay, I'm moving myself back over here. We had our fun. No more left side. Also, small thing, make sure that the parts are not anchored. Otherwise they won't move in the animation. And you'll be really confused. Is there a reason you use that and not rig edit? I have no idea. That's just the one I use. I feel like I was using rig edit for something else, but I don't know. Do you have a desktop PC? Yeah. No, I don't use Moon Animator. I just animate everything in the default one. Okay. So I think we need like a... I think it should kind of compress and then shoot out, like stretch. Default one is so bad. Yeah. Well, it works. Kinda. It actually doesn't work a lot of the time, but that's besides the point. Yeah, let's compress it a little bit. Wait. Undo. No, 125. Move everything up just a little bit. And then something like that. I guess we kind of need to do like extra. This like kind of gives the illusion of compression, even though it's like not actually compressing anything. Like the size of anything isn't changing. We're just moving parts because I was too lazy to give it bones to actually compress stuff. Okay? Alright. Now it's compressed. We want to maybe let's give this an easing style cubic v2. I think it needs to be like long. Right? Something like this. Okay. And then we're gonna add random shakes to all of it. Like right here, add a keyframe. It's gonna shake like that. Here, it's gonna shake like this. Here, it's gonna shake like this. Okay, that's too much actually. Okay. Boom. Okay. Maybe we want actually a little bit more. Let's do one more, like right here. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna sit there for a second. It's gonna rotate while it's here though. And then it'll burst really quickly. Add keyframe, reset selected. And this is where it might struggle. So it's gonna burst backwards. Doesn't really make sense though, because it's gonna be firing out that way. Whatever. Okay. I guess actually wait. Reset everything. And let's just make this go back. This go back too, and like cover the gap essentially. And make. Can we make this forward? Yeah, like that. And then add keyframe here. Reset. Select it. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, not quite what we want. We really needed to. This might look a little funky while I'm doing this, but trust the process. Just add bones. Not that again. Except, honestly, bones would be kind of cool here. Oops. Why does it do that? Dude. Not really what I wanted. Think. I feel like it's like this middle piece that looks really weird to me. No. Like, it's gonna be like kind of far away too. I feel like the middle piece looks just a little weird. I don't know if there's much I can do about that. Yeah, I know. I was just too lazy to add bones. That's my issue. I mean, this looks a little bit better too. Yeah, now it's the middle thing isn't so jarring. Yeah, okay. That's fine, I think. Okay. Let's... Looks pretty good. Good, good, good. Okay, so how long does it... I guess... We do kind of need to separate this into two different animations. Because this is like the wind up, and depending on how... Unless we want... Do we want boosters to always wind up the same amount of time? Probably not. There'll probably be some kind of way to change the amount of time it takes to wind up a booster. That's what I'm thinking, Septics, yeah. I guess, let me see, is there a way, let me look at the docs, because I don't know off the top of my head. Animation track. Because I need to know. No way. I think it is a lot of fun. I basically just need to know how long the windup takes in the track, which I guess I could just make a constant for in the code. And then it wouldn't be too hard, because yeah, I can just adjust speed when it reaches anim.time length. But the time length at the specific frame. Yeah. Boom, boom. Get time of keyframe. Oh. Can I get the keyframe that a signal's on? You can markers. Add marker, get markers. Wait, you can add a marker? I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I know, Xuvia. I just need to know... Like, in an animation track, can I be like, get all markers? I don't want to see when a... Like, I want to see where... I want to see, like, where a certain marker is. Like, get the frame at that marker, if that makes sense. Like, if I set a marker right here... Like, I guess I could, I literally could, that's what I was saying earlier, just say it's the 23rd frame. Get time of keyframe. But can I do, oh wait, I can just name the keyframe. I forgot you could name keyframes. Totally forgot you could name keyframes. Hey TQ. What should we name this? Wound? Kind of a weird name, but... Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. And then we can just add an animation event here and literally just name it the same thing. Wound. And then, so we get the time of keyframe of wound, okay? Or if the underlying animation is not late. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. At normal playback speed. So we also need to know that. Okay. Okay, I think this will work. I think we can do this. Publish to Roblox. No need for an admin panel. Booster. Boster. Booster. Bots video. Save. Copy. Assets, animations. Okay, and then inside of battle parts, booster, the animation, local animation equals replicated storage. We need to start this plugins Luau language server dot assets dot animations dot booster. Yep. So we could preload the animation. No, it's just a solo project. Can I just set the keyframe manually? It'd be so much better. Bad. I don't think you can. You can time position? It said read parallel. Did they lie? Is this just inaccurate? Oh. Okay. Cool. Oh, I see. They would do read only if it's... So you can't write to it in parallel. Got it. Oh, in unsynchronized threads. Gotcha. Okay, that's actually useful then. Because then I can just do it based off of the, like, the time step. Yeah, let's do that. No, don't use Roblox LSP. Roblox LSP is unmaintained and outdated. And it's based off of Lua, not Luau. What'd it do? It's what we used to use before Luau LSP, basically. Welcome back, Dark Dog. And before Roblox made the switch to Luau. I don't need this here. Yes, it's built on top of Lua. Do we need a destructor? I genuinely don't remember. Yeah, okay. I'm doing pretty good, TQ. Chilling. What packages do I use in your games? I can show you. Let's say Signal, absolute must. Janitor. I mean, we had this discussion last stream, but like, I don't really use, but it's not bad at all. Like a lot of people like clean up packages. These a networking library, a sort of persistent data library. These are all for React. Genuinely don't even know what Flipper is. I don't even think I used that. I think that was a different spring library, but I used Ripple for springs. Sift is like table utility functions. Fastcast I only use because it's a dependency for the explosion VFX. I don't actually use this. It was just used in the explosion. Promise, I don't use that often, but I have it. Yes, I would say the single most important, if I could only have one, like, package, whatever, it'd be Signal. I think I use that everywhere. Should you think about starting something with Unity? Oh, like trying out Unity? Like for game development? No, not really. I'm pretty happy on Roblox. Yeah, Trove was another popular one. Trove, Janitor, Maid. Different tools, but all do the same end result, essentially. You ain't writing binary, what are you doing? Binary, dude. What's even lower than binary? I just actually, I move the atoms instead. I made a whole video blackout. There you go. Okay. Self.model equals model. Yay. And then we need to do... I guess in the update func, we kind of want to... Yeah, I should, Snow. I agree. What do I pin? Pin message. Right now we're just adding like little utility based attachments to the bots. Like the booster, which they don't do damage, but they help in other ways, essentially. Okay. Set model. I want to do like... Okay. It was how many frames? Dude, I'm just gonna hard code because this won't ever change, so why does it matter? How many frames? 23 frames. So 23 divided by 33, so local wind up time equals 23 divided by 30. What is shield gadget be 2 OP? I was thinking, like, I want to do maybe some form of abilities in the future. I think a shield is a little lame because I think gadgets should impact the physics some way. Like, I think there's a clear distinction between weapons don't impact physics but deal damage, which is essential, and then gadgets impact physics but don't deal damage. And like, a shield is more so like it doesn't impact physics or deal damage, so that feels more like an ability, if that makes sense. Did I use any pre-made? What do you mean pre-made? Oh, from toolbox? Like models? No. I mean like small things like certain particle things that I then edit, or like dumb question. How do I tell type checker? I'll return two variables from this function, frame plus string. Oh, pretty simple. You actually almost did it in that message there. So your function return right here. In the parentheses, you had frame, comma, string. Boom. Yeah, you like pretty much wrote it out. Oh yeah, I forgot the parentheses. Yeah, it is weird because like you can just do frame here and everything's fine. You can't do frame comma string. It's a little bizarre. I know. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, replicate storage is always available. Everything under it will always exist. It's just, yeah, Shmee said it. What is booster complete? It's when basically the round has finished, but we're not destroying it. Sometimes, like, animations still be playing. So, like, for example, the drill animation. We want to stop drilling once it's completed. That's what this function gets called, but I don't think the booster even needs it, so I should just remove it. But I just wrote it out because I may need it. Not open to collabs right now. Sorry, Cloth. Okay, set the model, and then we need to update the model. Basically on step. So like here, I might just make a new signal called alteration. And then just do self on step fire, self cooldown. Self cooldown divided by cooldown. This will be the percent. Then in the model function, I can do self dot on step connect. And actually, we're gonna make a local function here. Local function update anim, and this will be progress. Actually, just percent. Update anim like so. And we can also do update anim self cd divided by cooldown. Oh, it's 1 minus this, right? Yeah. And then we can do percent clamp it. Okay, actually, hold on. Let's just send the kind of just want this to send self CD. I don't really want to be doing math here. I'd rather it send here. Or maybe we just don't send anything. Yeah, let's not send anything. That's actually way better. And then we don't send anything. And then we don't accept anything. And we do local t equals self cd math.max self cd comma 0 plus self dot duration. So this is how much time is left to go, and then we need the total animation time, which is, oh come on, we can just do 1 second. Which is 1 second. Local, I'll answer it in a second, Ketlo, sorry. Local animation length equals 1 second. Okay. So this is total. Okay, so we also need, so this is the current duration, but we need max, like starting duration. Starting duration is that. Cooldown. We kind of need like a starting cooldown too. Because I expect in the future this to be variable. Starting CD. And actually I'm going to do this. I like this better. Self starting CD is just gonna be self.cd and self.starting duration is self duration, so we don't need to rewrite the same thing twice. And then we're gonna have starting CD, starting duration, like so. And then here we're gonna do local total length, total duration is going to be self dot starting CD, okay, and local animation. We can just, we have that, okay. I'll read chat in a second. I'm trying to figure this out. So that's the total duration that it takes to wind up and finish shooting. Okay. I guess we should say local shoot time. Yeah. Okay. So based off of our progress here, okay, basically what actually only matters is this. The cooldown. The cooldown just needs to be relative to the wind up. Everything after that, like, doesn't technically matter that much. Local percent is going to be that. So we have the percent completed. I should say wind up percent. Wind up percent. And local animation frame will be wind up percent times I guess animation frame. Wait. Wind up animation frame. I think that's actually fine. Animation time. Pause. Wind up percent times wind up time. Okay, there we go. So then if wind up percent is less than 1, yeah. If wind up percent is less than 1, then we will do this. Boom. Animation time pause equals that. Otherwise, we will say animation time pause. We need basically the shoot time. So we need the local shoot percent. One minus self duration, starting duration, math.clamp this to that. Animation time pause equals wind up time plus that. And then finally, oh, we never made the track. Local animation, no. Local animator. Let me just copy this because animator track. Boom. 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 Track. Time position? Is that what it was? Do you actually have to play it in order for time position to work? Or can you just set it without ever actually playing? You probably have to play. Which is dumb. Play, not player, play, but then I'll do nil, 0. We'll make this actually fade time 0. Wait, doesn't matter. So this will play it at 0 speed, which will just make it stop. And then we set the time position whenever animation updates, whenever on step is called. Whenever it's called, we do that. Yup. Everything makes sense there. Okay, cool. Now I'll read messages. Oh, I do have to set the speed. Thank you, Xuvia. What keyboard do you have? I actually have a custom made one. It's the GMMK Pro. With silent switches. Oh, it's what size is this? Is this a 70%? I think it is. It's not 60 because I have the F keys. I got the coiled cable, whatever it's called. Yes. 70. Okay, yeah. Why do I have bits and subs off? Because I intentionally don't have Twitch partner, whatever, affiliate, is that what it's called? Because Twitch ads are a joke. And I'm just doing this for fun. And Twitch ads are just genuinely unbearable. And then Catloaf. Oh yeah, you asked a question. Not experience in Luau. How come you're using a local function instead of just writing the code in the main method? So here. Like I could have done that. I guess the main reason I did it is because the track isn't stored anywhere else. Like I could theoretically be like self.track equals yada yada yada. And then create a function here, function update anim, but then in that update anim function, I have to check if track exists. And then also I couldn't just directly connect like this. I have to do function and then I have to do self, update anim, like that, which is like slightly worse, whatever. It's like technically a little worse. And then, yeah, like you definitely could make this a function up here, but this set model code's only ever ran once on creation, and I like to have everything client related contained in this one function, basically. Yeah, it wouldn't be technically wrong to make it up here, but it's simple enough that I kind of like this better. Yeah. Are you only using on when intercepting connecting bunk? It's heartbeat, but same effect. Yeah. Basically, this update function is passed all the way from the physics engine all the way down to literally everything, and then everything is updated on heartbeat. However long that step. Technically, it's not on heartbeat. It's whenever my custom physics engine steps, which is, yeah. I think you get the idea. Yeah, someone was mentioning that earlier about username, and I liked the idea, like a stun gun or something like that. Okay, this should work. Let's test it. I can get rid of this one. Okay, and then we actually need to, like, create the in here. Parts, gadget. I feel like I actually set it up wrong the first time. Yeah, I did. Okay, wait. It should be named anim, and then I want to make a new group. Name this one, and I'm actually just gonna duplicate root, put that one here, armory part, like so. That should work better. Okay, and then wait, we need one other thing. I think we need mirror. Yes, we need to define how it should mirror when it's like on the other side. So like when the bot is facing this way, you know. And in this case, we don't have to do anything because it's symmetrical when looking at it from both sides, and it'll automatically rotate 180 degrees if we just set mirror to nothing. Mirror, nothing. Right, and then we can drag this into booster and delete the old one. Set the primary part, beautiful. Okay. Coke packet that increases own bot movement and attack speed. An AK-47. I don't know if that fits the theme, unfortunately. Okay, works, right? Yeah, surely. Let's just get rid of some other stuff for now. Oh, I can't put that there, duh. And that's our booster. I'm actually gonna put it on a different bot so that we can more easily see the animation. Okay. And now, hopefully, the animation plays when we do the thing here. We are stuck in the about to go position. Okay, but it basically worked. Point it down, straight down. I don't think that'll be very cool. Just like, unless you meant like this. Then this is pretty cool. Yoink! Okay, why did that not work? Self duration divided by self starting duration. Oh. Because we still need to do this. Copy. Ooh, I don't like that. It's fine. Looked a little weird. It kind of just like instantly went, huh? Why? Maybe, wait, let me actually adjust it just a little bit. I think we can make it look a lot nicer. I think once we get to this point, let's have it so that we just add some like shakes. Just like random little shakes when it's like actually boosting, so it looks like it's doing something. Okay. My solo, yeah. I think with VFX this will look okay. Let's try that. Bots Roblox, overwrite, Bots Studio, booster, save. And that's at what is this? 14. I mean, maybe we just play this animation when it gets to this point. Let's just do this. Local has played equals false. And then we do, well, maybe not though. Yeah, everything you see. All the code, all the UI, all the models, all the, everything. Completely solo. I mean, maybe this is like not ideal, but maybe we could do this instead. It would technically be a frame behind, but I don't think it'll be ever noticeable. How many lines of code so far? I'll check in a sec. Let's see. Wind up time plus shoot percent times shoot time. Like I think this will just instantly shoot no matter what because this is 0.1 seconds. There's like 6 frames. And I kind of want it to just like I mean, maybe we just like hold on. What does this look like? I don't think it'll... I think it's just going to skip to the end almost immediately still. Yeah, see? Because the duration's so small. Thanks, Septics. Like, this is almost always... one frame duration. Like, it's gonna be... Let me just print out shoot percent to actually make sure. Because it is like... I'm not even seeing any other frames. When I feel like I should see something. Okay, I am seeing something. Wow, okay. Well then... Yeah, problem is it's just instant. I mean, we could just add like another timer essentially. Like... The Phantom Wedge from GTA 5. Let me look it up because I don't know what that is. Phantom Wedge GTA. Like, as a bot or what? Or as a gadget? You know what I thought would be cool? The, let me see if I can find a video of it. This. I thought this would be cool. Where like they flip the bot up, like with like a pneumatic system. Like something to get him under, you know what I mean? Like something could slide under, you could flip him up. I don't know. Be cool. But not like a forklift, because a forklift is like slow. Like this would be like a really fast, like pneumatic, like. You try putting two boosters on two ends, one points upwards, the other points downwards. It would cancel out. I guess the rotation wouldn't. I mean, I have an idea. Just keep on doing that and then do... It's gonna look a little goofy, but I think it'll work. Oh, not wind up time. What's the other one? Shoot time. I think that should technically work. Yeah. Okay, it has too much wiggle to it, but it works. I get no IntelliSense is not auto-acquire modules when I type them out like it would if it worked. Do you have a Roho source map? Or just a source map.json? And do you have a default project JSON? In either case, go Control-Shift-P again. Control-Shift-P, look up luau, and hit regenerate Roho source map, and try reload language server, and try re-download API types if in that order if none of them work. Yeah, try regenerate, reload, and then re-download. Okay, so the animation was a little too expressive. Failed to update source map. No admin.tumblr. Oh. Go. I'm guessing you clicked the install admin button. You need to uninstall admin. You're using rokit instead of admin. That's what the tutorial does, at least. So go to local disk. This is the easiest way to do it. Local disk, users, and then there's probably a .admin in here. Just delete that and try. Did you do rokit add Roho? Hey, love it's a G. Welcome, welcome. What am I doing? I'm adding gadgets to the BattleBot game. And we just made this like booster model. I think I like this animation. So let me 23. So 1 second. Let's publish this and see what it looks like in game. Save. And now it's 23 instead of. If you're working with big projects, like say you were working for Blox Fruits or something, you still use Roho. Absolutely, yes. And I have like worked with big studios before. I think it makes even more sense. Now it's just the IntelliSense, like the autocomplete. I don't get any of that. When you say the autocomplete, are you talking about instances in like Roblox Studio, like you know, workspace dot part or whatever, or are you saying like vector3 dot new doesn't show up? How do you use Roho with multiple developers? Typically, it's all like collaborations all done through Git. No, the inline suggestions, you know, Copilot. Copilot is a different extension. Like if I press enter right here, Copilot is suggesting something. That's just AI. If that's what you're talking about. Thanks, sis. Okay, so I think that works. I guess I don't know, Sect. Does Copilot have like a subscription or something? Like, I honestly don't even know. No, it's free. I swear I used to pay for it. Did it cost money at one point? Hi, Kitsune. Oh, they made it free. Okay, cool. I swear I bought like the yearly subscription, so that's kind of an L on my part then. Wait, Obscure says they're paying for it. I don't know who to believe. What do I use Copilot, dude? Use your DeepSeek or Gemini. Well, do they have VS Code extensions? Probably. Yes, like there like literally is no point. Like technically I feel like you could min-max it where it's like depending where it starts it maybe hits the bot earlier. Like Like, see how I did like a full rotation before hitting there? I guess in that very specific scenario. And there I like hit right away. I know it wasn't the exact same battle, but like you could theoretically min-max it. In crazy mode strat, yeah. Which I like that kind of stuff. No, I haven't tried cursor or windsurf. Here's what happens when you put two boosters going opposite directions. I know someone's asking. Okay, ready? One going up, one going down. What do you think will happen? Only the angular velocity would be preserved because it's like would try and rotate. But you can tell my physics engine makes sense then that the linear cancels. Dude, the booster's so much fun to mess around with. You can do some crazy things. Any updates? I think we got the animation good. We have to add some VFX. And then the booster should be done. Oh. How long ago did I start this? About a month and a week ago. It was whenever I posted that first devlog. I started like a couple days before that. The mid-air falling down shot. It's amazing. Oh, wait, I gotta angle it up. There's some crazy strats. I love it. Oh, I can't quite get the angle right. Oh, maybe. No, the laser. In the original game, you had some sort of limits. Yeah, there will be. It like the energy mechanic, yeah. When you start first using Rojo or learn about Rojo, I think I first started using it probably like over a year ago now. Definitely over a year ago. Yeah. Okay, let's add the VFX for the booster now. Oh, let's get that out of there too. Okay. What should the VFX look like? Should it just be like a smoke trail coming out, or should it be like fire or something? Blue flame? Yes, bad username. I miss you so much. most of the VFX are just made like using these pre-made things. Then I kind of like put stuff together that fits. Like I'll probably use one of these for the smoke, but like change how it works, you know? What about something like this? But like the actual like PNGs or whatever. Where to get the pre-made stuff of them? Dude, believe it or not, these are just packs I found in the toolbox. Can we give this a speed? Like 10. Yeah, see what I'm going for here? Like exactly what I was imagining. And then it probably needs acceleration or drag. Can I do like 5? Too much. 1. And then maybe up the speed just a little bit. And then up the rate to like 8. Red angle maybe needs to be like 15, 15. A little too big. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Oh, and then locked part off. Oh. Maybe I do want locked apart. Let's see what this looks like and then go from there. Your camera is off center. Like my face cam. Still working on Tower Defense Sim. I'm guessing you mean RNG. Or is that about wrapped up? Right now I'm only focused on this game, but I hired a developer to work on Tower Defense RNG in the meantime. But right now all of my efforts gone into this game. Try fire. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna see what this looks like, and then yeah, we'll see. Oh, I gotta rotate it. I see what you mean. I haven't lost my mind yet, so. Inopsy, I'm doing good. How are you? We either need to unlock it from the part. Locked apart. False. Make the rate. Let's double the rate. Double the speed. And double the drag. Can we turn on the brightness also? Yeah, there we go. And then let's also make it so that size starts a little bigger. Like that. And then we can move this attachment back to like right here. Are you going to RDC 25? Yep, I'll be there. Exciting times. And then if I move this, I feel like they you know what I mean? They kind of like separate too much sometimes. Like, do I need to like do even more? Rate 32, speed 60, drag 6. Speed 30, drag 4, something like that. That's okay. Yeah, but I don't want it to locked apart. Like, I want to have the smoke trail that, like, stays back. Because, yeah, I could just lock it apart, but... What will the use of gadgets be? So gadgets are purely like physics-based actions, essentially. So, like, they won't deal damage, but they'll help in other indirect ways. So, like, for example, the booster will boost you up, or there could be something that, like, you know, is some forklift that, like, hits the enemy, or like, I'm blanking on the word. Something like pulses the enemy back, stuff like that. They're like physics-based things. Losing my mind because of one bug. Transfer this kit from another game. For some reason it doesn't work. Tough. Been there. Okay, and then in the code, we simply need to do local smoke particle emitter, and then we do this might look a little funky, but let's try. Smoke dot enabled equals shoot percent less than 1. And let's just see what that looks like. It might be going for too long, but who knows? Actually, look pretty good. Wait, I couldn't see though because let's do that. You can actually see it. I need like a small wheel. Yeah. I might be going for a little too long, but maybe not though. It is like just slightly too long. Wait, it's so easy to fix though. Like that, less than 80%. Maybe it does need to be even. I don't think locked apart. I don't think locked apart. I think I like that. Wait, let's make it like maybe half the time. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks pretty dang solid. Let's try something like this. Like on a real bot and see what it looks like. Sure. All my other parts are rotated. Yeah, there, beautiful. I think we need to make the Z index a bit more, because it was like hidden behind stuff. Back, smoke, Z index, like 1 or something, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Why are the bots so OP? Like the enemies? Because I don't really have a real bot right now. There's definitely a strategy in doing 2 different size wheels, because it'll like change the angle that the bot is. And like that impacts like where things are shooting. Also, like certain wheels have more grip than others. Like these big wheels push more and like have more grip, but that also means that like you're easier to get under, if you know what I mean. Like if I have all small wheels like here and here, it's a lot harder for other bots to get under you. Does the booster only work once? Yes. It's a one-time use each battle. Why are the enemies so OP? Because I have a terrible bot. Because I actually completely refactored the building yesterday, and I just forgot to implement the calc stats function. Oops. No, I think I'll keep it to strictly 45 degrees. I think any more is too much control. You put the wheels anywhere. No, they have like nodes that they have to go on. Can I rotate the wheels? I mean, you could, but it wouldn't do anything, so I have it disabled. Can an exploiter rotate it however they want? No. Actually, hold on. I don't think I validated. I validated that it was like a valid number, but I don't think I rounded to the nearest 45. So that's a good shout. There we go. No, they can't place anywhere. show me your default project JSON. Sure, but it's very, very big because I do something like custom. Like I have a custom tool that auto-gens all of this. I don't write this out, to be clear. A tool auto-gens all of this because I have my source set up in a different, like, non-standard way. What tool? It's actually on my GitHub. I can post it. It essentially maps out my services like to their respective places, but in VS Code and when I'm working, I still see all my services like build service, okay, client build service, server build service, and then when I go over to Roblox Studio, you'll see that my shared services build service just has the client and the utils here, but then the services server build service, it automatically maps the client and server versions like in their respective place. That's what my tool does. But then yeah, in VS Code it's still super nice and neat, so easy. Like here's build service, everything related to it's in one spot. Did I make all this by myself? Yes, everything, all the UI, all the builds, all the code, all the everything. All the gameplay. Do it work with Argon? I actually don't know. I've never used Argon, so. Looks sick. Thank you, thank you. Ah. This is my favorite strat. I love this. True, yes. Very true, Gaming Crunch. I leverage AI in many different ways. One of them was for the chests, which I showed. Like, for example, AI generated this one chest, or I guess these three, and then I traced over them and made 10 different versions of it. I do that kind of stuff quite a bit. Yeah, so then I have like the actual like literal vectors, and I can change anything and everything I want. Okay, booster is done. Just straight up done. Like the larger yellow. Oh, like the level up chest. Yes. Yeah. Booster done. Let's. My goal is to release by end of July. Then new gadget. All right. So I'm kind of thinking like a boxing glove kind of thing that would like push the enemies out almost on like a scissor lift kind of thing. Like on one of these. It'd be like one of these. Oh, that didn't zoom in at all. Okay. And then at the end of it would be a boxing glove. Could be cool. You got loaf. I'll probably just get something from the toolbox now. There's a huge library on the toolbox. That's how all the sounds, that's where all the sounds are from so far. Wait, the booster doesn't have sound. I knew it was gonna be so loud. Check recent. Recent what? I've never had to do that, Lewis, so I don't really have a good answer for you. Rip ears. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, just like a air burst kind of thing. What are all your ideas for gadgets? I don't know yet. I'm open to ideas. Jesus. Yeah, I'm really happy with how the game looks so far. The lingering effect, maybe. Honestly, I think I'm probably gonna end stream here and get something to eat, and then add more gadgets. But got the booster done. GG. I guess I still have to add the sound, but we'll do that in a little bit. But I'm getting hungry, so thanks for hanging. When's next devlog coming? I think probably within the next couple days. Maybe it's actually done. Now that I have the booster. It should be soon though. I think I have all of the clips for it. I just need to like put everything together. Yeah. But so I guess keep your eyes out for that. But yeah, thanks for hanging everyone, and rip sect. Yeah. See you guys. Wait, let's see if Dirt Monster's live first. See if I can rate him if he is live. He is not. Okay, sad. Goodbye, everyone.